Hey guys, what's up? Was1 here. Today I have a video on my top 5 favorite pond baits, or pond fishing baits for bass. So let's get right to it. My first favorite bait would have to be probably a square bill crankbait, just like this one right here. So this is a KVD. This is a KVD 1.5. It dives about 3 to 5 feet, and I think it's in like a sexy sunfish color. Now, I like this color because it looks like a good color. It has a good color to it. It looks like a sunfish for sure. It's got the little yellow belly underneath it, and it's diving about the perfect depth that I need in the ponds we will be fishing out there. And it just looks good. It looks like a really good hook, or it has really sticky hooks on it, very sticky hooks, and it just feels great. I already cast it a couple times in my backyard. It feels great. It casts awesome, and yeah, it's my number 1 bait for sure that I would fish in a pond. That's kind of like a faster moving bait. It's probably one of my better ones that I would like. Number 2 is probably a soft plastic worm, a finesse worm or Senko style bait. Lots of soft plastics work. I love soft plastics. They are awesome. They take up most of the space in your tackle box because you have so many of them. And finesse worm I would throw on like a wobbly head or a shaky head, maybe Texas rigged, or maybe just a little bit. And with this, I would throw a wacky worm. I would throw a weightless, and I would throw it shaky head and wobbly head with this little Senko. This is a green pumpkin. I think this is a Strike King, as well as this. This is a Strike King, and I think this is some kind of Yum green pumpkin finesse worm. I don't really know, but it seems to work. I like this worm. I love the color of this worm. Green pumpkins, dark green pumpkins. I love those colors. That's just my favorite color, I guess. Between that and this color up here, it's like a watermelon red flake. Number 3 would have to be this little structure bug. Texas rig structure bug are really good. They're awesome baits. I love structure bugs. They're just amazing baits for throwing on a Texas rig or punching them. You can punch them. They look really good underwater. The action's amazing on them, and I love the coffee scent to them. That's like my favorite scent out of all of them. I have it on like a 4-aught EWG hook right now for Texas rigging. It's a really stout hook. It's a Eagle Claw, I think, EWG hook 4-aught with a little keeper. I snapped off the keeper because it really messes up my baits when I try to put them on. I really don't like it that much, so I just snapped it off. But this hook is very stout, and I like it just like that. So that way I feel like when I hook this fish, I don't feel like it's going to bend out. I feel like I'm going to be able to horse this fish in and not have to worry about that. So that's what I love about this. If you're going to fish this, fish it next to cover, stumps. I forgot to mention. If you're going to fish this, fish it next to stumps. This little crankbait, sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier in the video. Fish it next to stumps and laydowns and rock points. Crankbaits work like that. Good. And these fish you can fish them in open water, you can fish them in... I hope you're hearing this. There's a thunderstorm outside right now. But these worms you fish on open water and stuff like that. Hopefully you like this. These are really good baits for sure. But we're gonna keep on number 3 now. If you're gonna fish this, you fish it in your structure and cover and stuff like that. Awesome bait for that. Please ignore the thunder outside. I can't really control that right now. But yeah. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 would have to be a jig. Jigs are awesome baits for ponds. You can use a swim jig to imitate a sunfish or a shad, and you can use a jig with a trailer like this, a football jig or a flipping jig or something like that with a chunk trailer to imitate a crayfish. They're awesome baits. If you're gonna go pond fishing, do not forget your jigs, because those are awesome baits to throw during a pond fishing excursion, or if you're going to go fish a pond or a new pond, definitely bring a jig, and hopefully you will have luck on that jig. Let's move on to number 5, the final bait, which is a chatterbait or spinner bait, are awesome baits during ponds, especially when it's a little windy out and sunny and windy and cloudy. It doesn't really matter. If it's windy out, you want to fish some of these baits, moving baits that move a lot of water. This would be awesome during windy conditions, and so would this. These 3 baits here would be awesome during some nice, hotter, calmer days, especially this and this. Wacky rig, you can throw just about any time. You can throw them all the time. I wouldn't throw them when it's really windy out, but it's a little wind will not really affect it too much. And same with finesse worm. These are awesome baits. I love finesse worms, especially on the shaky head and wobbly head. And those are my top 5 baits. We have the structure bug, Strike King, KVD 1.5, square bill or any square bill will work. Some kind of finesse worm or a Senko style bait, a jig, and a spinner bait or a chatter bait. One thing I forgot to mention, I love fishing top water on ponds too, but I'm going to do top 5. Top water will be my next thing because I'm not very good at top water fishing, which I've never done a video on them. I'm not very good at top water fishing, so that's why I didn't really include a frog. I did like top water fishing, I was good at it. I would definitely include the frog. I'm not very good at it right now. Hopefully I'll be able to get better at that and, you know, do that. Some more things to mention is I'm going up north in a couple weeks. Not a couple weeks, not this weekend, but the weekend after, the 20th, I think I'm going up north. It's just gonna be me and my brother going up north, and we're gonna be up north for a couple days, 3 days I think. There's muskie, bass, crappie, and bluegill up there, perch too. So hopefully I'll be able to show off a couple of these baits, and hopefully I might catch a muskie. I'm really hoping I do. That would be awesome. So expect hopefully a couple of videos from up there of me fishing, crappie fishing, bass fishing, you know, hopefully muskie fishing. But yeah, these are my top 5 favorite baits, and we're also going to Texas. Definitely going to Texas this summer again. I love Texas. It's so fun up there. If you haven't seen my old videos from Texas, go check those out. Below and you click on my channel name, and on the way down there's also a subscribe button, that red box. Click on that too. That'd be very nice. But check out my old videos in Texas. Hopefully you like those. I'll be doing a different format this year when I go up there. I'll be doing it in day by day. So the first 2 days will be me driving there or something like that, where we'll be driving up there. And then the next couple days, the last like 3 through whatever days we're going down there, is gonna be mostly hunting and fishing content coming out. Hopefully you guys will like that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And we will see you guys next time on Woodsman 101.